Hello and welcome to my vlog. Thank you to those of you who actually subscribed in the previous clip posting I did, which is just that. And please keep sharing and ask people to subscribe as well. I'm being very encouraged with the subscriptions and the questions that have been asked as well. So thank you so very much. Again, you can hit me via my email, which is stellablaze@yahoo.co.uk. And if there's any way I can support you as well in whatever you're doing, hit me via that means. Now, recap. The last time what we talked about was starting, getting the ideas you have up here onto papers, planning it out, because nobody's going to pay you for whatever you have there. And one of the things I always say is the richest place on this planet is the graveyard, because so many people have gone away with the great ideas they had without trying to find a way to implement them. Right, what I'm talking to you guys today about is obstacles, and that is a big one. That is why so many people never get anything started, just because of the obstacles. And from my own experience, I've actually divided it into two types of obstacles we have, which is the internal obstacle and the external obstacle. When I talk about the internal obstacles, I'm talking about obstacles that you have total control over. And that is like skills. If you don't have skills with regards to the business you want to start, you can learn. Luckily for us, Google is there. You can Google anything and get answers. Skills is number one. Number two is discipline. If you're not disciplined, even the skills you have will not be beneficial to you. You got to discipline yourself to walk through so many other challenges, so many other obstacles that are beyond your control. I'm going to come to that later, which is the external obstacles. The third is focus. You need to be able to focus. I've had people ask me that, okay, you talk about focusing on one thing. What about people like Bill Gates, Aliko Dangote in Nigeria, who have so many other businesses? But the idea is you start with one. You're not Aliko Dangote, you're not Bill Gates, and they actually started with one. They focused on one before they diversified. So you need to be able to focus, not jumping from one thing to the other. I used to have a mentor who said, wandering generalities never gathers. Meaning, when you're jumping from one thing to the other, you will never gather, you will never accumulate, experience and so on and so forth that one gets when you are focused. So I give you a good example. Somebody selling pencils today, and then because there's a little challenge, the person moves on and starts selling water. You get the picture? That's jumping from one thing to the other. You need to focus. You need to focus. You need to focus. I cannot emphasize that enough. Now, the big one is time. You have total control over time, over how much time you invest in your business. You have total control. No excuses at all. For you to get the skills, acquire the skills, you need to have time. For you to be disciplined, it's all about timing as well. So you need these four basic obstacles being eliminated from your person for you to succeed at all. I'm not saying succeed in a big way, but in a little way as well. I give you a good example. I haven't always been a very disciplined person. I built myself over time, because there have been instances when I am supposed to go and present my program, my present program, which is Edu Marshall, that I'm still trying to sell and present to other states, and and so on and so forth. And because I've been presenting for a very long time, and I tell you this, it can be very discouraging. So there have been times that I'm invited to come and present, and I'm like, I'll be all like, yeah, I'm going to present maybe on Friday. But come Friday, I'm discouraged. I the obstacle, the internal obstacle is, what's the point? You've presented how many times? What has come out of it? But over time, I have realized that persistence is very important. We need to be able to persist through things, through rejection, going back. When the door is slammed on your face, you clean up and go back again. So, so many other internal obstacles that I think for anyone to succeed, one must remove from their personal characters. Then, now, the external obstacles you don't have control over. You don't have any control over them. There's nothing you can do, but you can walk your way around them. It could be rainy, it could be sunny, there could be cultural issues, there could be religious issues, there could be political issues. You walk your way around them. You cannot stop yourself because of the external obstacles. Only your internal obstacles will be the one to hold you back. Now, I have done something, but I'm not going to show you mine that I did, because what I've realized is when you show people, or I know a few of you probably don't know, but my background is education. So whatever I do, I try to teach and explain, and not just explaining, but visually trying to show you what I am talking about. So I'm going to show you something now, which would help you a lot. Yeah, which will help you a lot. And it's for you to get a paper. It doesn't matter what color it is. Get a paper like this. At the top, you write your business. I mean, don't write business like that, but write whatever product or services it is. Then you write your internal obstacles, which is to do with you, that you have controls over, and then the external ones. Now, what this will do for you is it will help you understand how to tackle those obstacles for you to be able to progress in whatever you're doing. It's quite easy, really, when you do that. Setting up any business or starting anything, it's very challenging, but I tell you, the reward is sweet, very, very sweet, because it's like a mother who gives birth. That is why you see some women, they have 10 children, because the joy of having that child, you forget the pain. You forget the pain. So I would expect that today's talk will actually help you somehow. So I'm trying to make the whole thing like sequence. So we have started the business. What are the kind of obstacles? There you go. We've talked about it today. So try and merge it. So by the next posting, I will also, try and make sure I am talking about things that could assist you as you journey on. I said to you in the first posting that whatever I talk to you about are things I've gone through myself. So it's not as if I just read them and then, I have experienced it. I've done the test and I've passed, and I'm still doing a lot of tests. Some I've not gotten results yet. Some I have failed and gone back to redo them. So you know, so that is life, really. It's not just in business. Actually, you have obstacles. You have obstacles in relationships, you know. You have obstacles in so many other aspects of our being, of our being human. And I have come to the point where I have embraced these obstacles, especially the external ones, because there's nothing I can do about it. A good example for you is that when I started Edumarshall, or rather when I was going to sell Edumarshall to a particular state in 2016, I was told that state does not have money at all. But I wasn't discouraged. Believe you me, they said that state was one of the poorest states in Nigeria, but that was the first state that was the second state that took it on, and we're still there. So that's why I say you can walk around the external obstacles. All you need is to be able to persist and to be able to understand your business very well. Remember, I talked about skills. You must have skills. There's no how you want to start anything without understanding it. You're going to fail before you even start. You have to be disciplined enough to have timings for everything. Be disciplined enough to understand that some people will want to give you certain ideas. Listen, you know, it's an obstacle, internal obstacle, when people want to give you suggestions and you block them or you knock them off, you know. So there's so many things, you know. The list is very long, you know, based on my own experience. It's very long. I can't tell you everything here. Yeah, but feel free to email me to ask me questions with regards to where you need clarity or where in doubt. I will be very happy to assist anywhere I can. So take care, stay safe, and believe. God bless.